So 10 years of Bitwig Studio, and in the last video I asked to put down the year when Bitwig Studio was first released to the public. And what can I say? Everyone got it right on the first try. So I want to switch over here to the comments to show you some of them, because some of them are really nice. So here Scott Garman wrote 2 days ago, 2014, which is the right answer, of course. I'm a Linux desktop user and I'm so grateful to the devs that they supported this platform from the start. It's a really great DAW and has provided me with a ton of fun and creative expressions. And that's completely right. The first version of Bitwig Studio was supported on Linux. So a lot of people actually use this to switch over to Linux from Windows. And that's also why sometimes I get a lot of requests for recreating VSTs inside of Bitwig Studio, inside of the grid, because some of the VSTs don't work on Linux, but people want to keep using them, right? So they ask me, maybe can you look into it? Maybe you can recreate this inside of the grid so I can kind of use the same plugin or same, processes in Bitwig on Linux. So, then we have here also Peter Fietz. Bitwig was founded in 2009. The first public release was 2014, which is right. And I think today might be the day Polarity hits 20k subs, which is also right. Thanks for the comment. Also, your Dash Glitch wrote, which is a very famous YouTuber, also using Bitwig Studio. This was great to hear your story. We can talk about all the features until we are blue in the face, but what really matters is having fun while doing it. I've also rediscovered the fun in the creation process since I jumped over. This resonates a lot with me. And yeah, like I said in the last video, fun is very important for the creation process, right? If you don't have fun, you don't come up with nice ideas. That's just how it is, right? This is how the brain works. So thanks for commenting here, Dash. And also, what can I read here? Oh yeah, this one here. Longtime Ableton and probably soon full-time Bitwig user here. My favorite thing about Bitwig is the user support. I've had multiple scenarios now where I noticed that something would stop working in a beta release because of my very elaborate setups, and I would just message them and they would fix it. Whilst with Ableton, it's just like screaming up from the bottom of a well. The first release of Bitwig was 2014. Yeah, I guess it's also like Ableton Live is much, much bigger, right? And user support is maybe not that big in comparison. I don't know, but in my opinion, also the user support is pretty quick in most cases. With answering user questions. So yeah, thanks for the comment here. Here's Stereo 2014. I bought it when it came out and then proceeded to not use it for about 8 years. A year or two ago, I got back into production and I jumped into Bitwig. Your channel has been such a great resource. Thank you for all that you have done over the years. Yeah, thanks for commenting and letting me know. Like I said, I also have a lot of fun actually sharing my processes on YouTube. I did this all my life, sharing basically what I do while producing music. And yeah, it's great to hear back that I inspire people, because that's exactly what I want to do with this channel. 2014, as a new producer, I was struggling understanding how Ableton worked. Then I tried Bitwig 8-track, which made me understand Ableton, but then I couldn't go back to Ableton, so I bought a Bitwig full license. Yeah, that's also a nice story here, where you just, bounce back and forth, and then you just stuck with something that aligns with your experience, or something that's more fun to use, right? And every new major version of Bitwig released makes me love their approach even more. The way the DAW is designed just resonates with my thinking and creative process. It is a frictionless workflow experience. Yeah, that's also true for me. Then here also Sam the McClure. Thanks for keeping yourself energized. I've learned so much from your videos over the years. Thanks for the comment. It helps. Oh yeah, let's read this one here. Pulotronics. My path to Bitwig back in the year of 2014 was clear as water. Started out producing music in the late 80s with all the different sound trackers laying notes on the grid. Almost like programming all the music, just like you mentioned how you worked with samples and Cubase. Sound trackers forced me thinking outside of the box, solving different sound problems, making own echoes and delays with note effects and pitch slides. I'm still a big fan of Carsten Obarski. Lead to a special mindset, which I rediscovered in Bitwig 1.0. I can reflect to what you say in your video about Bitwig and creativity. I felt exactly the same. I have tested all the other DAWs, and the one I still use frequently is Bitwig and of course Soundtracker Renoise. A big thanks for all the inspiration, new ideas you have given over the years, and have a well-deserved break. Best records. Yeah, thanks for the comment. And yeah, I can also resonate with this a lot. I think at the core, most people use Bitwig for the same reasons, or for the same reasons I use Bitwig, I guess. So it's really, really great to read that and see that. Maybe another one here, then we pick a winner. Stay tuned. The first Bitwig version was released in 2014. Of course, the DAW that caught my attention after a long hiatus of music. Everyone with some sense of musicality will know straight away that Bitwig is the one of a kind DAW with its features, of course. Maybe another one. This one here, Soundcore. 2014 was the first release. There was also a demo version on some music journals. I actually found polarity with the drum device presets in Bitwig. Oh, that's nice to hear. The modular approach inside the DAW itself was new. While the main initial effects were kind of bold, you could modify to create your own. The struggle shifted from sounding like everyone to a more nuanced flavors. However, you still have to do some patching, of course. Bitwig and Cubase are my favorite DAWs of all time. It still surprises me that almost every new VST plugin release could be recreated inside that modular environment. The grid took away the complexity of any reactor, by the way. Yes, that's completely true. There are still some black or gray areas of the grid. You can't reproduce everything, but you can, let's say, do 90% of the VST plugins that are on the market. You can recreate inside of the grid in some or another way. Maybe not to 100% sounding the same, but you can recreate the process more or less. And maybe the interface is missing. I guess to most VST plugins today, the interface is the biggest deal, actually, how you access these features. So I hope we get in the future in Bitwig some kind of interface designer where we can create our own interfaces to some of the grid patches. Okay, so a lot of comments here. I read them all, but I can't read them all inside of this video. But thanks to everyone letting me know the story. It's really very interesting for me to know how people come to Bitwig and why they are watching my channel. It's actually a nice source of information in here. So yeah, I basically copied all these names here into an Excel sheet in here, also with the comments. Right, so I also added here some additional names from my Patreon because I don't want to comment on YouTube. They comment basically on my Patreon post. So everything is in here. So you can see we have 652 entries, and I just take everything here and copy this over into this pick random name winner website here I found on the net. I put everything in there. And all I have to do is push this button here, right? So I start with the essential version, right? So, so the first winner is basically the third place, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and click. So the essential version is, or goes to Don C8295, right? So maybe I put this here into the sheet. So essential version goes to Don. Then we pick here the producer version, which is the second prize. So I hit this button here again, Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. And the producer version goes to Boro Noro, which is a nice name. Let's put this in here. Congratulations to all of you so far. And the big version, the studio version, goes to, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. T-Borban 9556. Congratulations, you won basically the biggest version, the full version of Bitwig Studio. So yeah, congratulations to all of you. Maybe I throw in some A-track licenses here and there on YouTube the next days. Stay tuned. And like I said, congratulations to everyone here. I contact you and yeah, you get then your license. So I think that's it for this video. This week is actually Superbooth from Thursday, Friday to Saturday. I'm probably there on Thursday and Friday. So if you want to meet up some Bitwig folks and also myself, then be there or be square. You know the deal. So you can come there, say hello, and maybe we can talk about some Bitwig stuff or music related things, something like this. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for all people joining the competition, writing these nice comments, and yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye.